It's 101.1 The Wiz, DJ Easy. Listen, I am in the building, but we got a very, very special guest that is stopping through to talk to our Wiz crew. Bruce is in the building. What's up, Bruce?
Man, what's crack-a-lackin'? What's going on, baby?
Not much. I appreciate you stopping through and just talking to us for a little bit.
Hey, man, no problem. I was glad to do it.
We're happy to have you here. I know you grew up in the Snow and the Bluff. Just talk a little bit about your experience growing up in the Snow and the Bluff and how some of those experiences might have shaped you.
Well, first of all, man, I grew up in the Bluff, man. And, the new schools call it Snow and the Bluff. But back in the day, it was still the same, but it was really nice. Old people really took care of their yards. They took care of their houses. They took care of people. They made sure that we did right. And, of course, it was drugs there, but nothing that we never saw. So after everybody got grown and moved out, the new schools came in and they got a movie called Snow in the Bluff. They just told our little secret. They didn't have to tell everybody the secret about the Snow in the Bluff, but it was there, man, and it's still there. But what's happening now is gentrification. So all the good Caucasian people are taking over.
Oh, man.
And they're making it so expensive where you can't even live over there no more.
Well, we're seeing the same thing happen right here in Cincinnati. Things are changing. Quite frankly, around here, we used to call it OTR or over the Rhine, but now it's called OTR.
Oh yeah. They done changed the name.
Gentrification side.
Well, they changed the name to everything. Kids, they're born with autism. They made that name autism. We didn't know nothing about that. We just thought he was slow. Then they changed the name. We say, oh, he's slow. The old people say, that boy's slow. He ain't got good sense. But autism kids are smart. I don't know where everybody getting this from. They are smart kids. I mean, certain stuff irritates them. But when it comes to just doing things and reading and being educational, they're smart people.
Yes. Now, do you find yourself just drawing from experiences that you've had there in the Bluff a lot of times?
Of course, man. That's how I learned how to Joan was in the Bluff. I'm the only child, man. I talk more junk than anybody. So if anybody join me, I'm joining them back. I get beat up. I didn't care. I didn't care about getting beat up. I'm gonna join them out. You know what I'm saying? I had my way with them, man. Yeah. So it was fun growing up. It really was. You had the older dudes. When I was like 10, I used to try to hang out with the guys with 15, 16. They didn't want me hanging around, but I just come around them anyway. Just like back in the day, everybody wanted to have a singing group. They'd be on the corner singing. Ooh, I run between all of them and slap all six of them and just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to have some fun. I just wanted them to run at me. But that's what it was all about. When they beat me up, I didn't care. As long as I got them 6 slap hands, I was good.
You did your thing. You did what you accomplished to do.
That's right. And I used to climb a tree like a monkey. I'm talking about you run at me, I just hit a tree, go up the tree. They're like, what the world? I'm on the tree branch just looking at you.
And you hanging out there most of the day?
All the day, just like monkeys be in trees now. See, people don't know animals talk to each other. Yeah. When a monkey is at the top of the tree and he see them lions and tigers coming, he will give them a signal. He will be like, he'll let them know they coming. Y'all better get ready because they coming to eat and they look hungry.
Well, Bruce, you've cemented yourself obviously as a true legend in comedy. What does that title mean?
I call myself, one dude at the radio station here in Atlanta called me the GOAT. He said, you are the GOAT because you've been doing it for a long time, 35 years now. Yeah. And it's been the best 35 years. And I'm going to tell you right now, I want to do 35 more.
Oh,
yeah.
35 more? You think you have 35 more?
Hey, man, I think I got it. If I ever retire, which I'm never going to retire, but when I get about 80 years old, I think I'm going to drive the golf carts in the airport, taking people to gate to gate. That's what I want to do.
That's a real chill job.
That's a real chill job, man.
And I heard they tip well,
Yeah, they tip well. They're going to tip me well anyway, because I'm going to tell them a joke when I take them to the gate. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. So just 30 more years in the game, you feel that you have that ability to connect with all ages and all backgrounds, correct?
Let me tell you something, my brother. Long as we got people in this world, and long as we got the news telling us everything about different people, and long as we got people that are like Trump, I will forever have jokes to tell.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, Do you think there's a difference between white funny and black funny, or is there just funny?
No, it's not a difference, man. People, that's what comedians get confused. They think you got to be, when you go to a white audience or a black audience, they think they got to change their style. No, funny is funny. It don't matter what color you are, what race you are. Funny is funny. If it's funny, people are going to laugh. I never switch up for nobody. I go do my thing. It's either two things: you either love it or you don't.
And that's facts. And I know that you love it. 30 years in the game, and you're talking about doing 30 more years. That's
Yeah.
absolutely outstanding.
Hey, man, I would
Now,
love to do it.
You would love to do it.
I would love to do it. Yeah.
30 years in the game. Which one do you like? Do you like comedy tours or do you like live tours better?
Well,
Comedy
I like the
clubs.
live too. Live too. See, the theaters are easier because you do one show that night. You do 20 minutes, but the comedy clubs you do anywhere from 50 minutes to an hour. And see, when you could be funny for an whole hour, man, when you do a theater, you will rock that theater because you know a comedy club is like a workout, like a boxing.
Yes.
You know, when guys hitting the bag, that's a comedy club. So when they go out the box, they knock them for a loop because they are already seasoned.
I always felt like just those small intimate crowds are much harder because you can look right at the people in the face.
And you're exactly right.
Stage, yeah.
You are right. The smaller crowds are harder. And then you got some dudes, they sit there, come to the show, buy your tickets, and they look at you. You better be funny, bro. Bro, you better be funny. You know, you get that look, you know, you better be funny. Then you'll hit on something and they start laughing. They can't stop laughing. But I think that all comedians should do a comedy club every once in a while just to keep them on their toes.
What about people in this new day and age where we're seeing new comedy be done in a different way? Like you have the new comedians. I'm 27. So like we have like the Druskis of the world. We have so many different individuals. Just one of the first ones that I come to mind. But these new age comedians, what do you think of this new age comedy that's being done?
Well, I think they're good, man. See, you know, back in the day when I came up and, you know, way back, you know, comedians did things that you can listen to. You know, you listen to it. You know, like Richard Pryor, Bill Cosby, Red Fox, you know, Milton Berle, Bob Hope. They told jokes and you sit there and listen and laugh. But now comedians doing things that you have to see. So technology, you know, have changed that whole, you know, game. You know, we can see what they're doing. You know, more comedians now, more dramatic. They're more flexible. They're more they'll jump around the stage like they're Three Stooges. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that laugh. But if it worked for them, I say do it. But I have no problem with the change because I still, you know, cut a rug every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do my uncle dancing at the family reunion, or my uncle dancing at the Christmas party. You know, everybody can relate to that.
Absolutely. We've seen a number of different roles from you. Think Like a Man, Top 5. How does that translate? You're funny from the stage to a movie role.
Well, see, the thing is, well, the directors get really confusing, and they'll confuse you. They're like, do like you do on stage. Just be funny on stage. But the role that I'm playing is not a role like I'm on stage. You know, if I'm doing a love scene, I can't do it like I'm on stage. I got to do a love scene. Then I'm gonna show out in that love scene. You know what I'm saying? Now I probably can make it funny, but they be confusing. Like, oh yeah, this particular scene, I want you to make it real funny. Like when I did a Triple X State of the Union. You remember that? And we was on the truck, and they had wrote a scene for Jay and Brown and myself to do, and when we read it, like, this is corny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Ice Cube say, hey man, just create something. So when they did that, when they told us that, we created it right then. And I never forget when they pulled the truck over and I said, I'm not going out without a fight. You know, like I'm bad. And then the guy pulled a gun on me. I said, the keys in the truck, move the lever because the brakes get stuck. And when I did that, the director bust out laughing. He couldn't even stop laughing because that scene was really funny. You know, we made it funny. And then we got to the back and we looked in the truck. We thought we was carrying cheese and there was weapons in there. And I said, hey man, this ain't cheese. You know what I'm saying? So all that was wrote right there on the spot with me and James Brown. Because when I say I'm not going without a fight, and they pull the gun, James Brown say he's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we wrote that
Yes.
right there on the spot, and it was like bam, right on the spot. So that's when you can make it funny.
Have you ever found yourself having to turn down a role just because it didn't feel like Bruce Bruce?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had a major movie deal wanted me to play this gay guy. Got nothing against gay people, but I'm just not the man to do that. You know,
Yeah.
I can't even play like I'm gay. So it paid good money and everything. And I told him, why don't you get someone that's really gay that can really play that role?
Yes.
And they actually did, and it worked out well. I mean, I wanted the money, but I was like, no, I can't do that one. You know, I'm as much as I like to have the money, but I had to turn it down.
Yeah. Understand.
Yeah.
We're live with Bruce right here on 101.1 The Wiz. Bruce, I'm 27. What's something that you wish you knew in your career at the age of 27 that you didn't know?
Let me tell you something, man. I wish I knew what I knew now at 21.
Ooh.
Okay. If I knew what I knew now at 21, it'd be a lot of different things in my life. First of all, I'd be super built. You know what I'm saying? I mean, working out every day like I'm a personal trainer.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And I will be a straight up player. You know what I mean? And I will let women know in advance, I am a player. It's going to be you and 40 more. Okay.
Mouthpiece.
So you could take it or leave it. And I will definitely try to stay as wealthy as I can. But the main thing, man, is to make sure that mom and dad was taken care of.
I love that. That's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a lot of reflecting too over time.
Hey, man, we forget where we come from, man, which I don't have my mother and father anymore. But if they was here, I'll be taking care of them right now. Whatever they need, I get it. Won't be no questions asked. They'll be like, bam, what you need. So a lot of kids got to realize that's what it's all about. When you take care of your family and when you take care of your mother and father, it opens up the doors of heaven for you.
Yes. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
My man.
You've done a lot of shows. Do you have a favorite show or a most memorable show?
Man, every show I do is favorite. Like people always ask me, what's your favorite city? I say all of them because everywhere I go, I get so much love. I really do, man. And I enjoy traveling. I enjoy going out with the people. I enjoy doing my meet and greet after the show. I enjoy taking pictures with people. I just love everything about what I do. You know what I'm saying? If I can make it better, I would.
I love that. I love that. You're hitting that Funny Bone Liberty stage. What are you expecting for? What you expecting for that stage?
Man, I'm expecting everybody to be there and be laughing and everything. You know, because I can remember before they moved to Comedy Club, you know, it was in Ohio and Kentucky, like split. I don't know if you remember that, but it was, you know, one side was Kentucky, one side was Ohio. Then they decided to get real bougie and move way up there in Liberty. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, make everybody come up there. Oh yeah, gentrification, but it's a great club. It's a great looking club. It's fun to do. And I'm excited to come up there and do my thing. I hit every club once a year. So I just want everybody to come out and just have fun because I'm expecting a sellout. And I want everybody to come out and see me because it's funny.
Well, we're pulling up and popping out for you, Bruce. I promise you.
Oh, well, thank you, man.
101.1 The Wiz, DJ Easy. We was live with Bruce. Bruce, we appreciate you stopping through. Where can we find you on social media?
Hey, man, go to @MyBruceBruce, @MyBruceBruce. That's my Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
And he's hitting that Funny Bone Liberty stage, ladies and gentlemen. So we appreciate you. We appreciate you just giving us the time.
Oh, man, no problem. Just let everybody know it's 2 shows Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday, because Monday I am out like 8 tracks.
Yeah, you dig.
You dig.
I appreciate you, Bruce. I really appreciate the time.
Love and respect. Appreciate